refugees, and they're not at all keen to expand the numbers in their country. The Dutch have been very quiet. They have a very large refugee and immigrant population, which is now the source of
this place I tried to get them to buy some art.
The country. I mean, as I said, this refugee
I was told they did.
Western Europe and
like I'm told a lot of things.
As it divides all of
and they never turn out to be true.
Kind of more the rich country, poor country, or not entirely poor, but the sort of ability of certain Western European countries to absorb based on a stronger economy. And Eastern European countries kind of saying,
you can hardly believe anything.
And create a strong economy. We can't.
Ask questions.
There are people in Eastern Europe who will look at the refugees who have cell phones that are wearing Adidas
SunTrust.
and think, well, they look wealthier. They look not that much different from me. So
CCNB, Central Carolina
to do with
National Bank, I think it was.
Of their own ability
bought by SunTrust.
The Poles, the Hungarians, the Czechs, the Slovaks, they feel we're not able to absorb these
largest bank in the country.
We've never done it before. We don't have the facility.
I have no idea what the banks do anymore.
Our languages.
They
don't want to stay here anyway. So I think that's really the most important difference. Stark differences compare the wealthier countries of Western Europe to places like Hungary and the Balkans and other places in terms of their interest.
Then you got the shadow banking.
Refugees and migrants. And there's different histories in terms
My thesis now is that the nation is a country as proved by the country of China.
That the Eastern Europeans did not.
I had always planned for and stated that Transcendia was a company, country, and work of art.
Also, Italy and Spain did, and Eastern Europeans who've been seeing news stories about Muslim atrocities in Europe, in Paris, in Spain, have developed a sense of that problem. And also, we aren't capable of dealing
That's what too big to fail amounts to.
But I would also be cautious.
This is the company
has been very cautious about Syrian
United
refugees,
States.
And Denmark. Both have been very clear that they don't agree with
traded with the enemy.
Both have used
enemy is enemy because any country now, as far as I'm concerned, that does not honor Declaration of Human Rights
we've got to give back
and gets away with
that's absolutely true.
restricting free speech.
They didn't have the same kinds of contact and relationship as
and stealing
they don't have the same guilt that Western Europe has.
Products and benefits of that free speech that
you've written pretty harshly about Europe.
A tradition in the United States.
Do you think that,
as far as I can tell, the tradition of free speech in the United States is superior to any other nation?
Which is that Europe doesn't have a coherent way of thinking about strategy and in reality,
the United States
this refugee crisis is the product of the Syrian war and of the fighting.
A place of free speech, if nothing else.
And Europe has had no policy towards the region, no coherent policy towards the region at all, and that's because Europe doesn't have foreign policy.
I'm leaving the camera on just here briefly,
to set those up have been
so that when I go by this sign,
countries which wanted to have their own foreign policy.
My consultation as far as marketing kicks in, and I always believe so strongly in what I had seen of the sign business. A business without a sign is a sign of no business.
Thank you.
A business without a sign is a sign of no business. A business without a sign is a sign of no business. Otherwise, you don't get anything you don't ask for. If I want fame, apparently I just got to ask for it. Give me fame. Give me fame. I must be famous. It is a currency that I require for the success of Transcendia.
Later in the
Transcendian governmental plans are just basically that of okay, this is there you go. That's where and this and that on my art show, and I'm thinking about doing a radio net.